I work for Weedingtech, and we have a product called FoamStream. Weedingtech is basically the world's leading herbicide-free control specialist. So we are a manufacturer. We make technology to help people become herbicide-free. Weedingtech's our business. FoamStream is our product, and I'm going to just go straight into how it works. Very simply, we are using the heat in water to control vegetation. So scientists, botanists have known for a very long time that heat controls vegetation. If you, for example, put a plant in a bath water at 45 degrees, 15 minutes later that plant would die. The reason we put foam in is critical. It makes that process of killing the plant much quicker. So it's not the fact that we're just putting foam in to create more product and something that you can buy. It's because it makes the science quicker. So what it does is strips the waxy exterior off the plant and allows us to get the heat that's in the water into the plant quicker. And then when that plant's in, the heat's in the plant, the free radicals and the phenols in the plant basically disintegrate like that, and you will see the plant keel over. So it's an immediate effect on the kill of the plant. It's not systemic, so we're not going down into the root system. It's a contact application. So what we touch, we control. So if you wanted to control a plant in a bit of grass, you're probably going to kill that bit of grass that's around it as well. So it can control anything that's got a soft exterior. So all the plants that you can think of in any space you're in. But if you go up against a rose bush, it's not going to kill the rose bush because it doesn't penetrate that barky exterior of the plant. So if you have bindweed, for example, in a situation around a rose bush, you can spray it and it'll kill the bindweed, but not the rose. Great as well if you want to trim around trees for things like that. I've got plenty of examples of this, but the long story short is we have put the foam in for one very good reason, and that makes the control of the plants quicker. It's a multi-award winning technology. Most recently in the water industry in the UK, we won an award down in the southwest with Wessex Water for Best Innovation of 2016. So what is it? FoamStream is made from 100% natural, renewable feedstock, including plant oils, sugars, potatoes, wheat, maize, oilseed rape, palm kernel oil. And most people who hear palm panic. Everything's GMO, GPS approved, RSPO. So we're not, deforesting to get our palm oil. We're actually going around and picking palm kernels up off the floor to do it. So we're a very green-minded business. We're a manufacturer. What we're trying to do is make a solution that will help people. So we've got in the UK approvals from the Organic Farmers and Growers Association for use in organic crop, not just on organic land, but in organic crop, and also by the Soil Association for use on land there. So we're not having a detrimental effect on any plant crop that you're going to eat or on any soils that are going to be used for growing products in. Here's just some of the people that we work with in the UK. So some council people, some clients, private clients, some landowners that we've done work with, that we do work with, who own our technology, who've hired our technology, who've adopted our technology. And we started a long time ago with the Thanet project down in Kent, and we joined that project, unfortunately, at year 2. And a little bit it was flawed, that project. So when you see an organisation like the Amenity Forum talking about FoamStream being 10 or 15 times more expensive than herbicide, that's because we were using a tractor-mounted vehicle from our agricultural induction into the business that was, it's a 200 horse tractor that was running a lot of revs to get the power to create it. Now we've got a much slicker, more effective machine, and we're always trying to make that more effective. But these are some pretty incredible companies that have come to us, that we've approached, who we're working with. Quadrant ID Verdi, their recent merger has made them the largest landscape business in Europe. And they love our technology, and they're trying to take us into many more of their clients at the moment. So when you saw Hammersmith and Fulham on the agenda for people who've removed herbicide, they've looked at FoamStream. They're trying to work out a way to adopt that into their working practices in parks and open spaces. So there's some people that we work with. I do a lot of work with the water companies in the UK. So these are guys who are trying to keep water clean, and the reason they like our product is because it's not a herbicide. So the foam, which I didn't say earlier on, is inert. If I poured some FoamStream on a plant, it has no effect whatsoever. It just sits there. So these guys all own a unit, and then there's 7 other water companies, of which we're trying to get all them to own it as well. They're using it specifically in 2 areas: clean water sites. So on your reservoirs, you have a closed reservoir tank, and those basically are sealed, and you can't have any form of ingress into there. It's safe to use foam stream above that, and it suits them ideally because it means that they can control vegetation, which potentially, if it was to grow and it was be a Japanese knotweed plant or an invasive plant, or even a plant that just has a root system, that could damage the tank that it's on. So we're helping them actually solve a problem, because before they were having to hand weed it, and it tends to be a gravelled area, so they can't strim it, they can't really do any form of herbicide because you're not allowed to use herbicides on those sites.